Hello and welcome to my Ring of Honor 11th anniversary review. I I did well. I was able to enjoy it. I enjoyed. I had a lot of distractions going on while I was watching the pay-per-view, phone calls, people coming over to my house and whatnot. But um, what I was able to see was pretty good to great in my opinion. Um, They started off the show with a spot fest, which the most over guy won, ACH won. You know, you know, was wasn't anything to write home about. It was pretty fun to watch. I gotta say that. And second match was Scum versus CNC Wrestle Factory, which was pretty good. I gotta make this comment. Uh, Internet here in Kotzebue, Alaska is pretty bad, but uh, for some reason, either the bandwidth for the internet's been better today, or I also read that Ring of Honor's made a deal with some company to make their internet streaming better. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't able to watch a full Ring of Honor pay-per-view since they left Go Fight Live. The most I watched was the majority of Glory by Honor. Then it just got the the lag got so bad. It just got annoying to skip several minutes of the show. But which was really great. It still lagged where it had the buffer here, but it did skip forward at all. So at the I was able to watch the whole thing without missing absolutely nothing, and also the pay per view was you were able to replay it right after it was done. So I did, even though I did have some annoying distractions throughout the day, I could rewatch this. Which there's some things that I do want to rewatch definitely. Um, yeah, sorry. So Scum versus CNC Wrestle Factory. I thought this was pretty good. You know, I I did like the finisher a lot. Hopefully, no one got hurt from that spike pile driver. And the the Charlie Haas BJ Whitmer match I liked, and it had some fun spots in there. I know some fans shit on Charlie Haas, but I like his character a lot, and not 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 I. There's more than what just happens in the ring. I think having a great character adds to adds to my enjoyment. Definitely, you know, uh, I know that reading the comments on YouTube, there's a lot of fans that's been hating this Charlie Haas deal. I've been liking myself, and I like this match, and I would have thought they would have had Shelton Benjamin come out and interfere. I think that will add to that to them making look like Charlie Haas is an asshole by having Shelton get some payback for breaking up wrestling's greatest tag team. Those a few things that I should have thought happened, but I'll talk about that in a little bit more. So, I thought the no DQ match was enjoyable, and American Wolves versus Forever Hooligans. I like the that Alex Kozlov did the Nikolai Volkov deal where he sang the Russian national anthem. I think it would have added a bit more if he had the Russian flag, or maybe even get Nikolai himself out there. But maybe that would have just been too corny for some people. Probably not a good idea, but I would like it. Probably not a good idea. Never mind that, but it was another fun match, and this is some kid neighbor kid came over and he really distracted me throughout the rest of the show. So, um, and I even missed the finish because he. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have kicked him out, but it was pretty fun and to watch, and that's a match I really want to rewatch. Yeah. After that, they had an intermission and they had the Michael Elgin and Roderick Strong 2 out of 3 falls match, which was good from what I was able to see yeah, something that really bothers me is that the first fall came real quick, and well, usually Ring of Honor matches last a while, and it just that's something that bothered me. The first fall came real quick. And maybe they did it to end the match faster or something. It bothered my enjoyment a little bit, but it wasn't a bad match. It was good, and I like that Michael Elgin went over. So I hope they have a third final match at Supercard of Honor or something to end this feud. And I can't talk. I'm a horrible talker. Sorry. So yeah, I'm glad Elgin went over, and I hope they're gonna have Elgin go over in the third final match and build Elgin so that he looks like he can beat Kevin Steen for the Ring of Honor World Title, because no one else other than Jay Lethal has been built strong as a title contender. I mean, they threw Eddie Kingston at him, and there was no way he was gonna win it. They did throw Elgin, and that was a great match, but I didn't think that Elgin was gonna beat him for the title. They threw El Generico at him, and I don't think anyone thought that. Well, there was some votes, and some people thought, but Generico wasn't gonna take the title off him. In my opinion, he was just gone far too long. So hopefully they build Elgin so that he could be a title contender, so that Kevin Steen's title reign could be a little bit better. I've liked it, but he needs some stronger contenders beyond Jay Lethal, in my opinion. If they don't have him drop the belt to Jay Lethal at the next pay-per-view or something. So after that was the TV title match with the huge surprise win. I thought there was no way Matt Taven was gonna win the TV title. But I do like it that he won the TV title, because he's a member of the House of Truth now, and I was worried that Truth Martina was gonna leave Ring of Honor, because I know he had some dispute at the end of last year about his pay, I think, or something about his contract, and I'm glad, because now we're gonna have more. I think Matt Taven winning the TV title shows us that the House of Truth is here to stay for at least a little longer, and Truth Martini is really a big reason I enjoy Ring of Honor a lot more. I think he's the best manager in wrestling right now, in my opinion. The only one I could think of in any other company, a manager I enjoy in other companies, is Zeb Culture, and he's no Truth Martini. Sorry, Dutch Mantel fans. Yeah. So. And the tag team title match, Fish and O'Reilly versus the Briscoe brothers, was another fun match. And the kid that was annoying me throughout the last few matches, he kind of enjoyed this one because of the Doomsday Vice, and the Briscoe brothers are really fun to watch. They always seem to be entertaining. I really like Fisher and O'Reilly, and this was another surprise win. I would have thought, because I didn't know if Scum was here to stay or we're gonna go because Jim Cornette's gone, but they're definitely here to stay. You know, if you know what happened, I'll tell you in a second. But you know, usually for a long time they had long world tag team title reigns, and the shortest one was in recent memories. Well, All Night Express, and well, thinking about it, last few reigns have been relatively short. Scum, Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team, and well, All Night Express's title reign got cut short, unfortunately, because Kenny King went to TNA, obviously. So, but this was an enjoyable match. So much so that everyone else that came to my house, they enjoyed it as well. And the main event, you know, because they built Jay Lethal up, and it's kind of seemed like at the last pay-per-view, Scum lost the World Tag Team titles. I thought it was possible that Jay Lethal can take the world title off Kevin Steen. And Jay Lethal to me has been the Steen's biggest challenger. I mean, maybe not the best album. I mean, like El Generico, Elgin. I kind of like the Eddie Kingston match. It wasn't as good as it could have been, but maybe it's just a bad memory. But yeah, no one has been built as strong as Lethal, and I thought because Scum was losing to Ring of Honor wrestlers like the Briscoe brothers, they lost the tag team titles, and since Jim Cornette was gone, I thought they were gonna take the belt off Jay Lethal, which I would have enjoyed. But they are gonna continue Scum. See, Kevin Steen retained the title, obviously, and there was a lot of interference. It was kind of a WCW match where we had a ref bump and we had some interference, and I know some people have a problem with that. I don't. If it's a fun match, it's a fun match. Ring of Honor doesn't do stuff like that ref bumps, and well, they have been doing outside interference with Scum, I think, but they didn't do it so much that like TNA where you sigh and you get all, it's stupid. I thought it was pretty fun, and yeah, I enjoyed the main event, and afterward, Steve Corino has been promising that we'll have new Scum members, and I can't remember in the order that came out. I think Jimmy Rave came out first, who I really enjoy watching wrestling. See, Cliff Compton came out. I'm really glad he's in Ring of Honor. I was really hoping we would see him in TNA soon because he is in OVW. He's the OVW television champion. I thought we were gonna see him in Impact. I was hoping we would see him in Impact. Just so that there was a national TV. Well, I don't watch Ring of Honor TV because I don't have it. And I got slow internet, but I was hoping that I'll see him in TNA because so I could see him wrestle instead of having to see him in $5 wrestling. But he's in Ring of Honor, so that makes me happy. And Rhett Titus joined, which honestly I'm against because he was someone else that they could have built up. They were gonna build up to go against Kevin Steen, but he's kind of been on the losing end with his war with Charlie Haas. So I guess they couldn't decide what else to do with him. I don't know. Some people have been saying that he hasn't been as good since his injuries. So I don't know. I was against it because I was hoping that I kind of saw him as someone else who would battle Scum, but maybe it'll end up being a good thing for him because I don't know, after losing to Charlie Haas so much, what else were they gonna do? And yeah, even after beating Charlie Haas, it gives BJ Whitmer someone else to feud with. So and I I think that's everyone that joined: Jimmy Rave, Cliff Compton, um, Red Titus. Yes, I think I've covered everyone, but now positives to this is the wrestling was fun to watch, and there wasn't a bad show. There wasn't a bad match in my opinion. It was all enjoyable, and you know, there's some good storytelling here with a lot of the matches. It's not like the Royal Rumble where it was predictable. So, but one thing that I criticize about the Royal Rumble, and I have to criticize here, is going forward. This scum thing. I know some people have they criticize Scum losing the tag team belts because if Scum is going to be a big threat stable, it would make sense that they would have the world tag team titles, and it would give Ring of Honor Ring of Honor members of the Ring of Honor roster more reason to hate Scum because they're holding their titles hostage. Now it's just the world title. And Ring of Honor. I mean, I remember watching. I started watching their pay-per-views that were actually pay-per-views and on TV. That they would have how important the world tag team titles were, and how they were also main event titles, not mid-card titles like in other promotions. And now I didn't disagree with the Briscoes winning the titles, but now I kind of do, because they are actually going to do more stuff with Scum, and I don't know if they're gonna have a three-way with Fish O'Reilly, the Briscoes, and Scum, or they're gonna have Scum screw Red Dragon off the titles. It does make it unpredictable. I gotta give them that. That's something I criticize about the Royal Rumble, and it was predictable, but this obviously wasn't. And I mean, and Matt Taven, I like him winning the TV title, but oh yeah, Matt Hardy also joined Scum. I forgot that. So, talking about the TV title, since Matt Taven's now the TV champion, Matt Hardy's not gonna have his chance at the TV title until Supercard of Honor if he beats Adam Cole at the TV taping tomorrow. But that's something else. They put on another heel instead of having Adam Cole defending against the Scum member Matt Hardy. They could do a three-way like they could with the tag team titles or something. It's just kind of. I think the storytelling for going forward with the TV title would have been better if Adam Cole won the match tonight, and I'm glad that Matt Taven won, because it does show how Truth Martinez is gonna be around, and it's. I think to have the House of Truth still around while Scum's doing all this shit to Ring of Honor is a good idea, because I like having more than one heel stable. Anyway, I wouldn't like it if Scum just took every. No, I would like it, but I would like the House of Truth to still be a factor in things rather than just be pushed aside for everything just for Scum. So, we'll just have to see where they go with Supercard of Honor before I could say much more, because it wasn't predictable. I enjoyed the show. I would say thumbs up. Go ahead and get it. You don't have to get it on DVD. You could stream it. I think it's normally they were $15. Maybe it's $10. I can't remember. I also added the DVD, which added to the price. It's probably $15, which is a lot cheaper than any WWE and TNA pay-per-view, and they're more enjoyable, you know. So, thumbs up. I recommend the 11th anniversary show, and thank you for watching. And let's see what happens at Supercard of Honor. Hopefully, the good things they set up for this pay-per-view fall into place, and Supercard of Honor hopefully will have a good build up to it as well. Thanks for watching.